Some people are intolerant or allergic to certain foods like gluten, lactose, nuts, or shellfish due to how their bodies react to specific substances. Here's a breakdown of why food intolerances happen. Enzyme deficiencies are, the most common reason. Lactose intolerance is caused by a lack of lactase, the enzyme needed to digest lactose, which is milk sugar. Without it, lactose ferments in the gut, causing bloating, cramps, gas, or even diarrhea. Food intolerances that are non-immune are caused by a lack of enzymes needed to digest certain foods. For example, lactose intolerance comes from not producing enough lactase, the enzyme that breaks down lactose, or milk sugar. Symptoms usually include bloating, cramps, gas, and diarrhea, but these reactions are not life-threatening. Now let's talk a bit about immune system reactions that aren't quite allergies. You see, some intolerances are actually related to immune dysregulation, but they're not full-blown allergies. Take gluten sensitivity, for example. People with non-celiac gluten sensitivity might react to gluten, which is a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye, with symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, or digestive issues, even though, interestingly, they don't have celiac disease or a wheat allergy. Moving on, let's discuss food allergies and the immune response. In these cases, the immune system mistakenly identifies certain food proteins as threats. For example, peanut allergy can trigger serious reactions like hives, swelling, or even anaphylaxis. These symptoms can appear really quickly, and to be honest, they can be quite dangerous. Finally, let's touch on gut microbiome imbalance. An imbalanced microbiome can actually impair digestion. Some foods, like fermentable carbohydrates in garlic, onion, or beans, are poorly digested and can cause symptoms in those with IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. Number 6. Genetic or autoimmune disorders. Celiac disease is a serious autoimmune condition where gluten actually triggers an immune attack on the small intestine. This, unfortunately, damages the gut lining and leads to malabsorption of nutrients. Number 7. Sensitivities and reactions to additives. Some people, react to food additives like MSG, sulfites, or artificial colors due to hypersensitivity. Number 8. Celiac disease, which is an autoimmune reaction to gluten. Eating gluten, found in wheat, barley, and rye, triggers an immune response that damages the small intestine. This leads to nutrient malabsorption, fatigue, and, digestive problems. So let's talk about how to help or improve your situation with a healthy diet. There are a few practical steps you can take, and honestly, making some changes to what you eat can make a real difference. First up is the elimination diet. Basically, you remove suspected foods from your meals for a few weeks and then reintroduce them one at a time to see if any symptoms pop up. It's a bit of a process, but it can be really helpful for identifying problem foods. Next, it's important to support your gut health. Try to eat probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, or even kimchi, and include prebiotic fibers such as garlic, onion, and oats. At the same time, try to reduce sugar, processed foods, and alcohol, as these can all have a negative impact on your gut. Just small changes here can really go a long way. Step 3. Choose anti-inflammatory foods. So, things like leafy greens, berries, turmeric, ginger, wild salmon, and olive oil can really help reduce inflammation in the body. Step 4. Try alternatives. If you have issues with lactose, you might want to use plant-based milks such as almond, oat, or coconut milk instead. If you're sensitive to gluten, go for gluten-free grains like quinoa, rice, and buckwheat. These options can make a big difference, honestly. Step 5. Work with a doctor or nutritionist. This is especially important if you have true allergies or autoimmune conditions like celiac disease. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.